What's good, everybody? It's that dude, the one and only MindOfMurdock, bringing it back all day, every day. Bear down, baby. I appreciate everyone being here, hitting that like, share, and subscribe on the video. Once you hit this video line, I appreciate that. I seen you do it. I seen you do it right when you hit this video. You hit that like, share, subscribe, didn't you? but it's about that time, y'all. Let's go ahead and react to this first round of the NFL draft. I was able to kind of skim through and watch the draft myself. So I'm going to go ahead and give my honest opinion on the first round, every single team's first round, a couple of opinions on what happened on the second round while we're watching it. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
The 2025 NFL Draft is now officially open.
Yeah, I saw that AJ Hawk. I think that's AJ Hawk, right?
With the first
He
pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
he said Bears still suck.
the Tennessee Titans select
You gotta love it.
Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
So the expected is now.
That's the only time they get to take a shot at us. Cam Ward. This is a quarterback that basically no one talked about at that time. I was so surprised at how much they didn't talk about him, but I did kind of understand it because they were trying to break down Shador this whole time, apparently. The way they treated Shador was crazy. They used him for so many ads and stuff. Now, I understand Shador gets paid to be in a lot of these ads and stuff these days. A lot of these kids are getting paid, but man, oh man, for him to drop that bad, that's crazy. It must have had some bets or something like that going on. But Cam Ward, Tennessee, they have a quarterback for them. This is their quarterback of the future. Will Levis, they truly said bye. I know Will Levis was looking at this, hoping that they would get Travis Hunter so that they can believe in him or other people, but all you can do now, Levis, is sit back, relax, and try to stay relevant, try to stay around, man.
I'm excited to see him at the next level. He's going to be able to expand the playbook, not only the play as it's designed,
and he has a very nonchalant way of playing. Cam Ward's definitely one of those players that we're looking forward to seeing extremely successful in the league.
Go play with his favorite players, and Calvin Ridley and company, who he shouted out the other night.
And the other part about it is we probably haven't talked as much about how much he loves the game and absorbs.
This is definitely going to be good. You know what? I have to give Roger Goodell his props. I don't know how you all feel. You can let me know down below in the comments. But him not having to, but making sure that he remembers the first rounds, handshakes and stuff like that was actually pretty awesome.
The number one overall pick. How does this moment feel to you?
It's special. God did everything.
Jacksonville traded up to number 2 with the Browns. The draft was definitely moving with trades. But hey, Bears fans, how do y'all feel about Ryan Poles saying that it's gonna be wild? And yet it was kind of just, it was okay. It was good for the Bears. It wasn't wild at all. He missed on a couple of picks, but he got some pretty solid players.
First off,
Look forward to that video on the Chicago Bears.
I want to say thank you to the commissioner, thank you to the Payton family and the NFL and nationwide, and also to
Eric Armstead.
Tonight, I want to encourage each player embarking on the NFL journey to identify a passion close to their heart and act upon it. Use your platform to make your community, the league, and this world a better place. As we remember Walter Payton, strive to leave a positive legacy of your own.
Yes, sweetness. Sweetness. Rest in peace.
We have a trade. The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado.
Travis deserved it. He deserved it.
Bold, sort of like the color of the jacket, Travis Hunter.
And now, as I've said during a lot of my mock drafts that I have and a few other evaluations that I put out there, now it's time for Travis Hunter to go ahead and,
trade next year's first round
show
pick and other
why
considerations for
Trevor Lawrence is actually there as a quarterback. Jacksonville put a lot into Trevor Lawrence. They're really trying to show that Trevor Lawrence is that guy. So this will definitely help them out. It should anyway. If it doesn't, it's definitely Trevor Lawrence. Because at the end of the day, I feel like Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields weren't too far when it came down to certain things, especially statistics. But stats don't tell everything. So we know that Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence are definitely not the same. But we'll have to see. Trevor, as you can tell, is getting a team around him. Justin never got a team around him, except for now he's with the Jets. So we'll have to see.
All those other guys who could, Charles Woodson,
Travis Hunter,
did they feel like they were born
a
too
truly
soon,
dynamic
Joel?
athlete.
Will they be utilized like this young man will be utilized
Dual
in the NFL?
position. I mean, it's gonna be very interesting to see how much he's actually utilized on the field. Almost everyone's gonna be watching his first game. I can almost guarantee it. Just because we want to see how he's utilized, but it's not even going to be within his first game. You got to think about probably the first 4 to 5 games. They're going to want to see how he's used. And then later on in the season, they're definitely going to watch and see. Because based off the team, you'll know if they're, being more defensive or if they're going more offensive. Ooh, nasty.
On defense, you'll see him in man coverage. I like him best when he's off. I think he's most comfortable there, but flashing some man cover skills there. This is his bread and butter. He's going to set traps and off coverage. He's going to read the quarterback.
That was nasty. You can see the little jab. All right, young man. Let's go. Definitely looking forward to seeing these athletes. And also, if you don't know already, your boy will be putting out more Madden streams, and I will have more just streams in general. So definitely make sure you follow the Twitch for those live streams, and I'll have the gameplay here on YouTube. Just definitely make sure you like the stream, like the video. Appreciate you.
What conversations have you
Travis
had with them
great
with how
kid,
you
man.
are going to be used in the NFL?
The crazy part is I had no conversation with them outside of the combine, so I didn't know what to expect, and I'm excited that they came and picked me. I wanted to cry.
The combine is enough. I say this so much. If you go to the combine, you prove yourself. You're guaranteeing your spot. When you don't do the combine, a lot of times people can let the narrative speak for itself. And sometimes that narrative can turn you into a Shador.
2025 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter.
End, Penn State.
This right here was a great pick by them.
That could have gone to Shador Sanders that we expected does go as expected.
Definitely a good pick. The fact that this man once wanted LT's number 56, is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. LT was a different type of beast. You know what I'm saying? He was different. Carter ain't no LT. Carter is up there with Parsons. You know what I'm saying? But Parsons isn't even up there with LT. So if you're ever trying to compare yourself with Lawrence Taylor, nah, it doesn't work. And look at that, it even says Von Miller. It's nice, but But realistically, I don't know if anyone has noticed it. I've seen it in a lot of Abdul Carter's film. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad pick whatsoever, because he's definitely not. But I seen him on the floor a lot. He tries to do a spin move, and they put him on his butt. Like, he's been on the ground. So this looks good. He's definitely doing his thing. He's definitely, one of the top in this class, but he was on his butt.
And let's face it, they have to get better in their own division.
Him and Jalen Walker, I would definitely say, were the top of this class. Along with, let me get my notes real quick.
Is the fifth-year option in play? What's going to happen there? Right now, there's 3 great pass rushers. He may be the replacement if Thibodeau's not there.
So, yeah, Michael Williams, that would actually be the other player that I would say Abdul Carter is up there with. Those guys are going to definitely do some things. But you never know, man. I got a feeling that this draft has a lot of sleepers, and different teams end up getting those sleepers. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Abdul, you are born and raised in Philadelphia. You are wearing a New York Giants hat now. What does that tell you about your football future and the commitment the New York City market has made to you?
Yeah, I love it. I appreciate New York. They're getting everything out of me. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to have this opportunity.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, though. A guy from Philly is going to the Giants. That's kind of a big F you to Philly.
It's what I've been doing my whole life in New York.
But same time, Philly wasn't going to be able to do anything. They actually won a
Great
Super Bowl.
smile, Abdul. Thank you.
Thank you.
With the fourth
They wasn't going to
pick
be able to get
in
him
the
anyway if they wanted.
2025 NFL draft, the New England Patriots
First round,
select
4th overall.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell.
Tackle, LSU.
A guy that a lot of people are saying got T-Rex arms just because his arms are slightly smaller. I think he's going to be a beast with Vrabel over there in New England.
Was probably the most glaring across
And
all
Will
32.
Campbell can dress. He
had to
could
go in
definitely
this
dress.
direction.
That's one
They
thing
go
that he
with Will
definitely
Campbell
has.
out of LSU.
Will, you are Mr. Louisiana, but you just got a love letter from the New England Patriots. You haven't stopped smiling since you heard your name. What's behind that smile?
Man, just all the hard work.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congrats to all these gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about, Will. Hey, that's good. It's all right. It's a life-changing moment. Everything's different.
My entire life to be up here. To be able
It's
to get
good.
my name
It's something I
called
wanted for my son.
by a franchise like
This is
New
an
England
opportunity that he could have. I want this for
We can feel that. We
anybody,
absolutely
really,
can feel
have
that,
these
Will.
opportunities.
You are brought to New England to protect Drake May. What kind of tone are you going to set on this offensive line?
I'm going to fight and die to protect them with everything I've got.
Congratulations, Will.
That's what I'm talking about, Will.
With the Browns moving down to make this selection.
With the fifth pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Mason Graham.
And there you go.
Defensive tackle,
Right there. That was right there, the first. Wow. So the Browns skipped on Shador. The world was going crazy. I know I was going crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I guess they're going to get him in later rounds. They're going to trade back up or something like that. I don't know what's going to happen. It's got to be first round, right? But yeah, Mason Graham, this was a dynamite pick right here, man. Dynamite.
As the new Cleveland Browns.
A surefire pick at defensive tackle. This makes it that at the end of the day, Myles Garrett has a buddy right next to him on the line that they could both basically just kind of attack, or you could put Mason Graham on the other side of the line as defensive tackle, still as defensive tackle, right? But just on the other side, have it in a 4-3 or whatever.
With the sixth pick in the
2 deep
2025
defensive
NFL
tackles and
Draft,
2 ends. That'd be
the
nasty
Las
for the
Vegas
Browns.
Raiders select Ashton Genty, running back,
Oh,
Boise State.
From the blue turf to silver and black, Ashton Genty
Man.
is the first choice of the Pete Carroll administration, and I was talking to Ashton on my show a couple
Man,
weeks ago.
that hurt, y'all.
Interestingly enough, one of the running backs he's been talking to.
I'm not even gonna lie. As a Bears fan, it hurt because I'm like, what? Ryan Poles was talking about moving up and stuff like that. It wouldn't cost much to move up. Why didn't he just do it? We could have acquired other players. This is that. But what was the main thing that I remember? This running back class is crazy deep. Like damn near to the bottom. The running backs are crazy. So it's nice. I didn't mind it too much, but man, oh man, Las Vegas Raiders, they bet on themselves. Ashton Genty, they got their workhorse. I'll tell you that much. Man, sorry, I bit my tongue.
Finding a way to get forward, right foot, right shoulder,
But
able to power through as it's time for next gen stats powered by
Yeah, it's gonna be
AWS.
interesting,
Look at
man.
his
Looking
top
forward to it.
NTS overall scores, and look at the company that he's in there. Those are some incredibly
That's gonna be-
productive
wow,
running
yeah,
backs
that is
have
very
entered
productive.
into the NFL. So one of the fun players to watch. If you had any questions, just watch the Oregon game. Kick your feet up.
Gotta
on the
love
desk
his
and enjoy.
attitude, man.
That was pretty early in the season.
Gotta
to
love
kind of
his
announce
attitude.
presence with authority, didn't he? Here's the other thing.
How do y'all feel about this with the Raiders, man? I mean, they don't necessarily have the greatest offensive line. So basically, he's their team.
The entertainment capital of the world to play football. What makes you a headliner for the Las Vegas Raiders?
I mean, you seen it, the energy, you seen the dance moves. I'm ready to go entertain each and every week on Sunday.
That's good.
The commissioner of the NFL just picked you up in that hug. Is that the last man that's going to try to tackle you in the NFL?
Nah, I don't think so.
Congratulations, Ashton.
Thank you.
With the seventh pick in
Jets.
the 2025
So this
NFL
right here
Draft,
is the Justin Fields pick,
the
I
New
feel.
York Jets select Armand Membu.
Boom. protection. Get him some protection. And not just get him some protection, get whatever quarterback you get up there for some protection. The Jets, their offensive line needed some milk. And they got it.
Yeah, he's a right tackle. He'll stay at right tackle there for the Jets. I thought this decision would be tight end tackle, as you said, Rich. I think they went Membu, who's very explosive.
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL
I pressed my
Draft,
own button. I forgot I had
Carolina
that sound.
Panthers select Teteroa McMillan.
T-Mac. T-Mac is going to Carolina. Once again, another quarterback is getting their they're getting their weapons to be proven. I mean, let's just say this. This year in the NFL, there is so many teams that are testing their quarterbacks, giving them weapons just because of the cream of the crop that we've had the last 2 to 3 years in these, 2 to 3 classes, let me just say that. Yeah, these quarterbacks better get right, because next year you got Arch Manning in them. So this right here, this is a pick to help out.
Kind of remind me a little bit of Drake London in some instances.
Ooh, I love this highlight. Sorry, I just had to see that. Bryce Young. So this is going to definitely be interesting to see. And this is a big boy target for him, too. So even though he's a smaller guy, he can see Teteroa McMillan. And, of course, they're going to call him T-Mac for short. I will say this, though. What I've noticed also, like a few others, but I've definitely noticed, he's got to worry about separating from people, man. If he gets jammed up, that's it.
The raw ability, his basketball or his volleyball background, it shows up on the football field.
Huge production.
I like it. I love this hallway too, man. It's awesome.
2,700 yards, and everybody in the building knew he was getting the ball. I mean, that's just the flat-out facts of it. And this is not an excuse, DJ, but I would just say there are some colleges and college offenses that will
He said, "Look good.
their coaching room.
You gotta love the energy of these kids, man."
The backside receiver, hey, take this play.
T-Mac.
You know, and so
I will say this: when it comes down to the video gaming world, anyone that plays Madden is gonna love their team. Why? Because their team's got something. You got some type of killers. You got some type of structure around your team this year. That, hey, we should all be enjoying ourselves, right? Just to a certain extent. Just remember it's football. But Madden is Madden, right?
Target for the shorter quarterback Bryce Young, a little more forgiving as they throw it downfield.
So Bryce Young now has a tet to go where this league at. Kurt Warner, take it away.
I'll tell you what I love about this, guys, is I believe he could be a true X receiver.
Teteroa, we know who you are on the football field, but you are letting everybody know who you are with an homage to your heritage tonight. Why was this important to you?
Oh, man. Everything I do is not only to glorify him, the man above, but, to put on for my Polynesian people. So, shout out to all my Polys, man. We did it.
He said, shout out to all my Polys.
Fan base right here. They got a
Polynesian.
Come on, man. They got a big face of Bryce Young back there. What kind of magic are you guys going to make?
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, the Cali connection is going to be something different, I promise.
Congratulations, Teteroa.
Thank you so much.
With the 9th pick in the 2025
Saints. This right here. Shador Sanders, right?
Kelvin Banks Jr.
Oh, and I'm like, all right, cool. They're just trying to make sure whatever quarterback they have has some type of, protection. Kelvin Banks Jr., that was a player that I was thinking for the Chicago Bears. It would have been good to, shore up our left side of the line. He said, mama, that's good. He wanted to kiss his mama. That's good. That's very good. But also, I'm not going to lie, top picks for linemen are very underwhelming. It feels good to have that foundation under your teams, but it is underwhelming at feeling to a fan base. But for what the Bears did,
the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select.
Hold on. For what we did, I just couldn't believe at that moment. I was like, whoa, what? I'm on Twitter like, wait a minute. How do y'all feel about this? What is happening here? Why would we get another weapon? Why would we get another tight end? And then also, why would we pass up on the quote-unquote better tight end? See, I had Loveland. I got to remember his name, right? He's a Bear. But I had Loveland as the number 2 overall tight end myself. I didn't take too much time to pay attention to him because of how much Warren was spoke on, and just not necessarily what he was spoke on, but also what I seen myself just from the little bit of tape. I was like, wait a minute, I seen a little bit of tape here, a little bit of tape here. Warren's tape looked pretty good. Loveland's tape was nice. But then now, as a Bears fan, I feel slightly different.
Colston Loveland, tight end.
After
Michigan.
looking into this,
Wow, so it's Colston Loveland, not Tyler Warren. That's
I was like, okay, you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You want to know why I didn't mind it? I didn't mind it because I understood we're a Ben Johnson team. Since we're a Ben Johnson team, guess what we got to do? We got to believe in Ben Johnson. We got to believe that it'll work. What is he like? Two tight end sets where you have 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and 1 running back. I mean, that's kind of where the league is going right now. And at the end of the day, I can't have any issues with that. And given I wanted Ben Johnson myself, to a certain extent, he was the only pick. All right, let's do it. I give that overall draft for the Chicago Bears of their first round, number 10 overall, with Colston Loveland, without knowing anything at all. I myself will give that an A-, if not a B++, on its way to, no, I'm sorry, A-, if not an A, just because I understand that it's strategic, and there's just so much more that we're looking forward to seeing with the rest of this. But that was the first 10 picks of this 2025 NFL draft. Appreciate you all being here. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and share with everybody that you love and care about. Just like myself, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for all the love and support. This football season is going to go crazy, Bears fan. Sorry. Just make sure you enjoy yourself, all right? I'm trying to get myself back into the mix, putting these videos back out there. My health is still kind of whatever. But for those at this point in the video, I appreciate that love and support. Y'all the real ones, for real, for real. Thanks for being here. And until next time, y'all, it's that dude, the Mind of.